Blue turtle thingy. I'll get a baby turtle. It's time to make the naturalistic one. Baby turtle, it could swim under there and under here. And now here is the turtle. Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. So, a few days ago, I came in here and realized I had a ton of fish tanks and other equipment that I'm not using. So like I have this little tank here that I kind of wanted to do like a transformation video of like how I got it versus like a really cool scape tank. I also have this fish bowl, which obviously I'm not going to use for like anything like living, but I thought it could be cool to like transform it since it's like so dirty and like some really weird colored gravel into something like really nicely scaped. I also do have this 10-gallon here and this 2.5-gallon. Oh, and this obviously. That is just another one of these like tiny old like betta style, like they would advertise them anyway as betta style tanks. So I don't know, comment below if you want to see me like transform some of them. I might do it on my second channel and not my main channel, but it could just be a cool little project to do. I also have like some driftwood, and this 2.5-gallon tank here, I do kind of want to try and make a nano tank. I don't know what exactly I would put in it, only because it is 2.5 gallons. I would probably take these black rims off the tank to make it like a rimless tank. May have to do some re-siliconing. So comment down below what I could do with this 2.5-gallon, because I am curious of some ideas. I really do like rasboras, but I don't know if they're too big or if there is any fish actually that I could really put in here that would work, but we'll see. I gotta do some more research. I haven't looked up any nanofish in a really long time. I kind of forgot what's out there. But aside from this fish tank stuff here, let's get into what today's video is really about. Which is this like turtle pond, turtle tank, turtle island? I don't really know. Lagoon? Blue turtle thingy that I found on Amazon, and really it's on every single website pretty much. If you look up like turtle tank or turtle aquarium, this is really like the first thing that pops up. So I figured I would give it a nice review, seeing how a lot of people probably buy this for their pet turtle, and I want to see if it is adequate enough for a baby turtle. Now I am thinking about getting a baby turtle, so if you guys want to see me get a baby turtle, it'd probably be like a musk turtle or something that stays relatively small, just because right now I don't have the space to be getting like a giant aquarium or a giant actual like in-ground pond or anything. But maybe if we hit a certain amount of likes, I'll get a baby turtle. But in the meantime, let's go to the store and get some stuff for this, because all it came with was this miniature palm tree, which I mean, what is a turtle gonna do with this? So as you can see, I'm at Walmart to go ahead and get some stuff to set up this mini turtle pond bin, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just gonna see if they have anything here for this, because it's the only store open tonight and I really feel like doing this video. I may not film it tonight. I do have these little bags of rocks down here. I think I'll go ahead and grab 2 of them. This one is like multicolored and this one's mostly all just black rocks. So this is an artificial plant obviously, but I may consider getting this just as backup. I also do have that tan colored gravel back there that's really fine. But I'm looking at the live plants here. They don't really have too many and their garden section is closed tonight. So I'm looking at this and I think I'm gonna go with this plant right here just to test it out for the mini pond. It is really vibrant, so I might just keep it.
A few moments later.
I actually kept the plant in the fridge so that my cats couldn't get to it. And honestly, I think this thing grew a ton and really looks full of life now that it's been in the fridge. So I don't know, is that a hack that I don't know about plants? So I think for this setup, I'm actually gonna do 2 different versions. So stick around for that. But the fun part is going to be setting up the very unrealistic, colorful, you know, not actually safe for a turtle version. Then I have some rocks and soil and wood and plants that we're gonna do for a second version. And for starters, I don't even know how many gallons of water this holds. I'm not even sure it even holds a gallon. But I guess for starters, we're gonna try and get this little palm tree. I think it goes in here, but like, it's not a very direct, like this is a rectangle. That's a circle. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try and figure it out. Well, we have our tree. That's it. This is the perfect setup for a baby turtle. Okay, I'm just kidding. Normally, if you're gonna use a bag of gravel, you always want to rinse it, but because I'm just literally putting this in here and nothing is living in here, I'm not gonna bother going through all the work of rinsing it. So now that the gravel is in, it is becoming more and more clear that this is definitely not at all suitable for a baby turtle. Reason being is that I only poured in a very little amount of gravel, and obviously I can remove this, but watch. Even just having about the bare minimum, it takes up a ton of space in this very tiny turtle pond, which means that the turtle isn't going to really have much water and much water access. But this is pretty much the vibe I get when I think of this turtle pond and people actually using it. Obviously for baby turtles, it can be used for like feeding them or transporting them, stuff like that. But for an actual turtle housing situation, this isn't cutting it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart, and I just, for the fun of it, want to create a second version that is a much more naturalistic and realistic vibe for this pond. So let me take all this out and let's start over and see what I can create. Well, now that that is cleared out, almost forgot this dang palm tree. Ugh, trash. It's time to make the naturalistic one. I bought these from Walmart. Obviously, they're not the most natural rocks, but they look natural, so they're gonna go for today. I also have this piece of driftwood that I may or may not use. I mean, I probably will, but this thing is so small that who only knows if it'll fit. I also have this plant, and I do have soil as well for the land area. And also, I will be putting water in this version just to see exactly what it looks like and how much water it really holds. I think the first thing to do for this version, aside from having all these rocks, probably to see and decide if I want to have the driftwood in here. So I'm assuming it'll fit maybe a certain way. So obviously if I put it like that, it kind of like goes from on here and goes down. So obviously if this didn't have a ramp, it would probably be a good, it would kind of be a good option to use as a natural ramp. But because there is one, I don't know if that's the best setup. So I think I'm just going to try to move this around a bunch of different ways and see which way I like it. So I think obviously this piece of wood is too big for this, but for the purpose of something not actually living in here, I think I will just leave it like this because it is probably the closest to realistic I could get, because if there was a baby turtle, it could swim under there and under here, and it would still have access to the ramp because it's not blocking it enough since the baby turtle would be so small. I think that's the best position for it, at least for right now. Next, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the rocks in and the soil and see what I can make of that. It really is too bad that it is not big enough for a baby turtle's like actual habitat, but it is done and it looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some water, fill it up, and show you guys what this baby turtle pond looks like. And now here is the turtle pond. Now, I do wish I had more greenery to like put in the soil or somewhere else, maybe like not lily pads, but some sort of like aquatic plant to put in here. But unfortunately, I don't. I still think it looks really good. Blue is my favorite color, so having a blue turtle tub actually looks really nice, and it goes really well with this plant that I picked out here. Put black rocks just kind of like all along the bottom. Aquascaping wise, I feel like it looked better. I even put some where the end of the ramp is to try and make it blend a little bit better, which I think did work. Also, I had no idea what to put in these little compartments here, so I just put 3 of the same color stone in that one, and I didn't bother with anything in here. And then obviously we just have the soil, which this is actually like pretty nice soil. I'm going to be using it for another project. So make sure you stay tuned because it is a big one. But I figured I could use a little bit for this because, you know, why not? I have a big bag. But honestly, this is really making me want a turtle. So make sure you guys hit that like button so I can hit that like goal and get a baby turtle, because I think I could probably set up the coolest mini pond or aquarium, terrarium, not terrarium, but like I feel like I could set up the coolest habitat for the baby turtle. So make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already, and also comment down below what I should do with this now, because obviously this looks really nice and I could just leave it here and just kind of like have it for decoration in my fish room. Or I don't know, what is something that's like half land, half water, but like doesn't need that much space? I don't know. I can't really think of anything in the moment, but if you guys know of anything that I could put in here, definitely comment it down below, because I would love to have another purpose for this turtle bin, pond, lagoon, thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know obviously I didn't put a live turtle in here, but overall I think that, you know, this tub could be used for things to do with turtles. Like I said, if you have a baby turtle and you're trying to feed it, or if it needs to be quarantined, or something that is not long-term at all, obviously this could probably work. I don't remember what size I purchased because I purchased it months ago, but other than that, it's definitely not suitable for a long-term, you know, turtle house, turtle tank. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned because it's a big project and I'm really excited. I'm working on it currently. The whole room is taken up by this project. And until then, bye.